How's it going, guys? Grizzly here. Today we're going to be here on Six Ashes, and we're actually here in the UK. It's a little bit different than what we've been doing recently. Pretty much all the farm builds we've done are in America. However, we're going to be here in the UK, and we're going to be here down in Six Ashes doing a farm build. This map was made by GB Modding, and you guys can find it on console and computer, all on the mod hub. If you guys are interested in the map and want to download it, it is a very good map if you guys are into the UK maps. And today we've got a bit of a rundown bit of land that someone's wanting built into a yard, and they're not sure really on if they're doing animals or not. We're going to have to find that out when we get there and have a chat with them. However, we're just going to turn right here if I remember correctly, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to pretty much build a farm exactly based on what they tell us when we get there. And I'm hoping it turns out really well. Oh, that went wrong. That went wrong. They don't drive nice around here. And so that's our plan, is we're going to get a bit more creative on the spot based on what they tell us when we get there. And we're going to get straight into it. And it should be on the right here somewhere. I think it's up here, if I remember correctly. I think this is one of the buildings here. So there is one building currently standing, which is one that we're going to be looking at as well. Oh, let me just turn in here. So there's a shed here, and then there is a building around here. And as you can see, we're here just at the right time, at the very start of spring, before they start getting stuff in the ground. So we're here at the right time just to build it, but this is what we're working with at the moment, guys. So this here is what we're going to be looking to start off with. We've got a bit of land that way, and we should have a good amount of land here to work with there. And we've also got some just over there, kind of just past that little shed area there. So we got a lot of land to work with, and we're going to see exactly what we can do. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get straight into the build, and let's see how it turns out. I'll catch you all after.
feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the weekend. I feel better on the weekend. Give my life a better meaning. Let me stay where I'm in phase. I feel better on the
Alright you guys, that's us all done with the farm build, and I think it turned out like a real British kind of farm, the best way to put it. So we've got the farmhouse here in a nice little driveway slash kind of private area. What some people have, it might be in other countries, but especially in the UK, a farm makes the most out of what they can do. So if they can bring people onto their farm, they will say. Normally if the house is quite private and cut off like that. However, coming into the farm area, we've got a nice little open space. As you can see down here, we did keep as much of the grass field as we could, and we've actually put a little silo in here, and I wasn't really sure how we could store grain here, so I thought this was probably the best way. It's not common for a lot of farms to have this. It's kind of a one-off. Every so often you'll see it on a farm, but I think it fits quite nice with the area. They're pretty big fields here, so we'd easily fill them up, so I think it worked quite well. In here you're going to have kind of your hay and your straw bale kind of area. You're going to be storing all your bales here under the shelter here. These are what we call in the UK hay barns, so it's kind of the perfect role for it really. Obviously you've got your silage bales there. Now over here is the cattle area. It's a pretty big cattle unit, and I found it on, I think it was the mod hub. I'm not sure if the computer guys have it. If you do, it actually looks really good, so I'd recommend checking it out. However, looking at it here, it's a pretty big area. You've got it's able to fit dairy, and there's another one for beef, but I went with the dairy one, and you're able to fit up to 200 cattle in here. And they got it's a pretty nice little pen. Your manure comes in here, your dairy bots there, and then just a feeding area here, which obviously needs to get filled up a bit more. But I'd say it looks really good. It turned out a lot better than I thought. We did obviously take up quite a bit of the field, but I think it's worth it in the long run when you think about how much the cattle are going to make back for the farm. Moving on through here, we just built obviously a road out to the new bit of the field there. And coming in here is where the main bit of the yard is. So this is kind of the tucked away bit, and it's a nice bumpy road because we don't really have loads of money to keep stuff flat, so it's nice and bumpy. Very simple farm setup. It's not a huge farm here, so you got a couple tractors and just some equipment here. They're missing some bits at the minute that they're still buying, but that's kind of the main bit in equipment. And then here you've got the combine stored in, and in here you'd probably have a bunch of random bits of equipment. You could probably store more bales in here or whatnot, so there's lots you could really do with it. And then in here is kind of just an equipment shed, which you could put grain in here actually. So in hindsight, you could fit a lot of grain in here and just put all your vehicles in there. So there's a lot you can kind of do as such. Up here, you've got a little kind of home for the kind of telehandler when you're doing silage, but the main thing is here is the silage bunkers. They're not huge bunkers, but they should get the job done just right. However, that is everything on the farm, guys, except this rock wall, which I think it looks really nice. It fits really well with the environment. But guys, that's going to be everything. Hope you enjoyed this one. It is a little bit different. It's not an American map, it is a UK one. And we done this in the hindsight of GB Modding's new map coming out, which we should be getting to play on. Let me know what you guys would think about that, because there's a potential for it to be multiplayer as well. So let me know if you'd be interested in that and seeing something a bit different than what we normally do. But guys, that's going to be everything, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.
I was a bouncing and a laughing as we rode down an old dirt road.